Hey Zen babes, welcome back. It's Alisha from AlishaLeadum.com, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can open your sacral chakra. Okay, so you guys, we are moving on up. If you have not yet watched the root chakra video that I have for you, go back to my channel and you can watch the root chakra video. But in this video, we're gonna go dive into your sacral chakra, which is the second chakra of the 7 that we're moving up in this free series called Open, how to open your chakras. So let's dive right in, okay? The Sanskrit word for sacral chakra is Svanistara. The element of the sacral chakra is water, and the color is orange. So if you remember the root chakra, the element for that was all about earth, right? It was about physicality, it was about being here in this present world, earth, manifested reality, right? As we move up, this is the element of water is in this chakra because this is all about flow. It's about dichotomy. It's about your emotions. It's about like kind of polar opposites, right? It's about learning how to feel your way into your life and not push away from your emotions, but rather feel into them, feel everything. So from feeling pain, but also feeling pleasure. If we don't allow ourselves to feel at all, then we miss out on everything, right? So it's learning how to go with the flow and be okay with the opposites of life, right? The waves of life. This is also dealing with your sexuality. It relates to your creativity, because when you're able to be more open and receptive and willing to receive all of the things that life has to offer, then you're able to be more in tune with your creativity. You're able to birth that into the world based on understanding and knowing what your desires are. And you know what your desires are because you're able to get really clear on your emotions. Because when you want something, remember this is important, when you want something, no matter what it is, you don't necessarily want that thing. You want what you think that thing will make you feel. Okay? So the more you can tap into what it is that you actually want to feel on the way to getting that thing, you're going to be more open to receiving, right? You're going to feel happier. You're going to feel more joyful. That's how you attract abundance, by getting into the state of feeling and pleasure and love and beauty through all feeling of all things, and like being able to go with the flow and tapping into your emotions, okay? Because that is where your superpower is. So how do you know if your sacral chakra is blocked? One really good indicator is if you're feeling really numb or if you're feeling super stiff. And I should mention that your sacral chakra lives right below your belly button. Okay, so women, it's kind of where your ovaries are, in that area right there. It also comes out and around to like your hips. So if you're a yogi or you like to practice yoga, you might have heard before that we store our emotions in our hips. And when you do a pose such as half pigeon, you can dig into releasing those emotions that are trapped in our body. And it's actually all sacral chakra related, okay? So this is a really big chakra that I see blocked in a lot of women, because if you are having menstrual issues or issues with your cycle, so maybe it's not regular, or you have really bad cramps. Cramps might be common, okay, but that doesn't mean that it is normal or that it has to be that way. And a huge way to combat that is to balance this chakra. And one of the best ways to balance it is to have more fun, is to feel your feelings, is to express your feelings, is to not numb yourself out any longer, but being willing and vulnerable to feel your way through all of the things. The other thing about your sacral chakra is the more pleasure that you allow yourself to receive, right? Pleasure as in a pleasure in every aspect of your life, beyond the bedroom, right? That's very important, but also allowing pleasure in your day-to-day life and everything that you do, and having so much fun in your work and your play, allowing yourself to play. The more you do that, that actually helps you to expand. Okay, that actually helps you to like create space. So when you're not allowing yourself to have fun, or you feel like you're not feeling very joyful, or you feel super numb, or you feel really, really stiff in the hips, or you feel like you're not really able to get clear on what it is that you want. You just don't even know what you're feeling anymore, right? You don't really find yourself laughing, you don't feel creative, you don't feel in the flow. These are all massive signs of your sacral chakra that you want to balance, okay? So, with that being said, what are the best ways that you can do to balance it? So, because the element of the sacral chakra is water, water is one of the best ways to help open this chakra. So taking very sensual salt baths are really, really powerful. So getting some unscented Epsom salts and putting a beautiful essential oil in the salts and turning off all the electronics and just giving yourself time to receive that pleasure and relax and feel into it while you sit into the tub, and allowing the water to wash over you and cleanse you and release everything that you're holding on to. It's almost like the water is the nurturer and taking care of you and comforting you with all it is that you're feeling. So that's a really beautiful like ritual that you can do to cleanse it. Drinking a lot of water, going near bodies of water, and allowing yourself to see how the water flows and is able to go into little nooks and crannies, and like the ocean is able to, you know, the waves come in and then go out. You're able to just connect with that really, really well. The yoga pose that's amazing for this one, like I already mentioned, is half pigeon. Okay, so the half pigeon pose is so powerful for this chakra, as long as you give yourself permission to feel whatever comes up. So you want to make sure you set the intention that I'm safe, right? I can feel through this. It's just a feeling, and I can set the intention to release it as well, right? Okay, I love the affirmation for the sacral chakra. So because this is all about feeling inspired and happy and expansive and abundant and joyful and open to receive all of the things, your affirmation is, I am inspired and connected to all the abundance that life has to offer. I am inspired and connected to all of the abundance that life has to offer. Okay? Because when you're in inspiration, that's when you're in receptivity. That's when you're in open and expansion mode, right? So my favorite essential oil for your sacral chakra is wild orange. So wild orange is perfect for this, in my opinion, because it is the oil of abundance, and it's the oil of joy and happiness and excitement and inspiration. So we also refer to this oil as the happy oil. So when you're actually smelling it, you can't not feel happy in that moment, right? You feel super abundant, you feel excited, okay? And this is all super related to your sacral chakra. Yes, I love it. And of course, it's no coincidence that it is orange, because our color for the sacral chakra is orange, right? That's all connected, you know? So I love to diffuse this one, and I love to actually, I do put it directly on my sacral when I am working on my sacral. Just be careful in the summer months to not put this on to any skin area that can be exposed to the sun, because it's a citrus oil, it's photosensitive, and it can burn you. So just be careful that you don't put it on and then go into the sun. We need to be safe, right? So you guys, I hope that you got a ton out of this video. Please let me know which of the things I gave you that you are going to work on to open your sacral chakra, okay? And let me know in the comments what you think, what was your biggest takeaway. Of course, on social media, be sure to check in that you joined us on this video and that you're going to implement at least one of these tips or tools that I gave you to open your sacral using the hashtag ZenBabeOpenChakras. If you're not yet signed up for the series, don't forget to click the link below to join us. And I love you so much. I will see you back in our next video for your personal power solar plexus chakra. See ya!